It's been a while since we did an update on the train room, so let's see what I've been doing in the past couple of months. Hi, I'm Tom Kovichak, and this is Tom's Trains and Things. The last time I've given you a update on the train room has been a long time. I can't even remember when. I think the last time I did any kind of update was the module project, and that's even been a while. I think it was either the end of January or the beginning of February. So what's been going on back here? Well, it's not really what's been going on back here. It's what's been going on over here and over there. And I've made a lot of changes on here, and let me show you what that is. Around the beginning of February, I tore out the old layout that I had right over here. Well, what I did was I tore all that out and I put in a larger piece of wood, so I'd have a larger workspace right here. Here are some of the pieces that I tore out. This was the tabletop that I had on there. I put a bigger one on there. And these are the two pieces. As you can see, the glue held pretty good on here. Here is the base of the section where I had the roundhouse and the turntable and the yard approaching. Here are a few pictures of the progress that I was making and the mess that I made in the hallway and everything else. There is some of the scenery that I took out, the mess that I made at the rest of the layout, the wiring, and the printer and the mini fridge. So this is what the area looks like now. And this is the workspace. This is the studio. I got my lighting up here and my big monitor right here so I could see the text. Since I'm having issues with my eyes right now, I got another monitor and put it on its edge so I could see the chat. This is the new tabletop. It's a little bit bigger than the older one. And it comes all the way down past where the scenery was. I had to remove a tunnel portal, and I also had to remove some track from underneath the layout. As you can see, underneath there is where the track ends right now, but it came out all the way through here up behind the monitors. Right back here is where the tunnel portal used to be, and now I have a monitor sitting right there. Right here is where I had a hillside coming down. I had to rip all that out right here so I could have access to this board right here that I put in here. And this is what I had to cut out right here. That was part of the T-brace that I ripped apart. Okay, I had to redo some of the wiring. And as you can see, that part right there, I still have some work to do on it. And then I still have to do some work on this right here. And I just did this, the wiring, a little bit at a time just a few days ago. I can't do a lot at one time, so I have to work for a little bit, rest, and then do a little bit more. So around the middle of March, I set up JMRI on my laptop right here, and I programmed one of my locomotives, the 7805. I bought my first rack so I could organize all my electronic parts. I had all my electronic parts down here in boxes and stuff, and underneath here in boxes and totes. So what I did was I bought a stainless steel rack and put everything over there in the hallway. Well, couple weeks later, I decided I was going to get another rack, and that's what I have over there right now. It's still over there because I haven't had the energy. I'm just starting to have the energy right now. I've started rewiring what I tore apart in the beginning of February. I need to remove that tortoise switch machine because I want to put another board across here and extend that all the way out where I'm going to put my program track. I've always set it up over there temporarily, but never really had anything permanent. That's what we got going on. Hopefully I can get something done here in the next week or two to get the other rack up and do a better job of the electronics so I could find everything and start doing some electronic projects like I've been doing for the past year or two. So I'll get back into that stuff. That'll give me a chance to be able to sort through everything and find everything and start working on it again. Since I recorded the first part of this video, I did a little bit of work last night. And here's what I did. I disconnected the wires from the BXPA1. Here's the two wires here. I'm going to have to extend the wires and then run them up along here so I can bring it over on this area here. This is the feed for the drop down table and this lead right here, so I have to run it underneath and reattach it to the terminal board right there. And I added the board right here. This is the old board that I used as a desktop. You can see that it is much smaller. It's only an 18 by 4 foot, and this is a 24 by 6 foot. I'm going to solder some wires on there and cover it with heat shrink tubing and run it across over to somewhere over in this area here. I might mount it down here with the rest of the Digitrax product. I'm making this removable. I only have 2 screws over there and 1 screw over here and 1 screw right here, so 4 screws all together. I don't have it attached there. I had to put a 3/8" spacer underneath over here where this brace is and one over there. But anyway, if I need to have access to the air conditioning unit in the attic, I could easily take this out. I took out this piece right here, and now all I have to do is fashion another piece from right here and then bring it around over to here and put in a brace underneath there to match that height right there. Now that I'm feeling better, we should have a few more updates on this layout and the module project downstairs coming up in the next few months. So until the next time, we'll see you.